Yeah, I mean, obviously, when you hit a wall full speed, you're going to be sore. So that's pretty much what I can tell you. Day to day, I think it's better than what I expected. And, I'm hopeful to have it back. I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow, but a couple days.
You talked about the pitch itself, but did you hear anybody else comment on it?
No. I mean, everybody was impressed. Yeah. It's just kind of the general sense. He's pretty remarkable out there, and the guys have been impressed with just how he can play center field. And then just come here and really excel offensively right away.
The Orioles have been a great admirer of the last of the Mohicans, and he probably will do the same thing this year than last year. Said Brown.
Oh, okay.
What about him?
So you talk a little bit about what it means to the Athletics. Last year, the same thing happened to us in the FA. Went on to the minors, Wolf came back, another player, and the Athletics are strong.
Yeah, Seth gets us a chance, an opportunity tonight to go out and be in the lineup. It swung back really well for a short time in AAA as he did last year, and basically hit his way back here. And this opportunity for him will be to go out and continue swinging the bat, hopefully the way that he did in AAA, and help this club and make an impact. With left-handed bat, especially against the right-handed pitcher.
Yes, not mean to second guess or anything, but
Why are you asking?
besides the numbers, why you set in center field instead of the day who will center fielder for a long
Well, we saw JJ in center field for the first month and a half of the season. We're going to give Seth a chance. I think, both of them, if you look at their metrics, are pretty much on par with the sprint speed and the burst. Seth may even have a little bit more of a burst. Off the top of my head, I can't remember the exact numbers, but JJ came back as put him in left field, and it looks to be more comfortable in left right now, and leave him there.
Yeah. How long or how many games you think it will take Gio to get back here?
Yeah, we've talked a little bit briefly. Gio's been through these lower leg injuries, come back from them. He's got some history, he's got some experience. I think the last time he mentioned to me it was 3 games. So, we'll have that discussion before he leaves to go on the rehab, most likely either tonight or probably tomorrow, so that I don't have to talk on the media and tell you exact time.
What's the wrong thing with talking national media?
Because if it changes, then I look like I don't know what I'm talking about.
Don't worry.
I think you and Charlie Martin were teammates.
That's right.
I think we're still going.
I mean, I talked about it last night. I'm 21 years old, so great story about Charlie is I went on a rehab assignment in 2008 with the Braves, with AA, rehabbing my back, and playing center field behind a young starter that I want to say, I hate saying something that I don't know is 100% fact. If it wasn't a no-hitter, it was like close to a no-hitter. And watching him from center field, the sinker that he was throwing at the time, I just mentioned to the manager, hey, this kid can pitch in the big leagues right now. And when I got back to Atlanta, got back to Frank Grant, who was the GM at the time, and came up to me right away when I got a locker room and said, hey, are you sure? Are you serious? And I'm absolutely 100% serious. This kid should be in the big leagues. And then he started winning the season, or shortly thereafter, started his career, and it's remarkable. I mean, you put him in the category like Verlander. These guys, for some reason, have been able to take care of their bodies to the point where they still throw 93 or 5, and the breaking ball's always been elite, and that's going to be our challenge tonight. Tonight will be the challenge about whether we can stay off the breaking ball down below the zone that we weren't able to do against McCullers, and that'll be the biggest challenge.
How do you compare his guitar playing and singing to his pitching?
You know, I don't know. I haven't seen him enough to really dive in on the guitar playing and singing. You can. What about how would you assess it?
Well, I haven't heard a lot of it.
Okay.
I've never read the stories.
Are we on par with like Jake Peavy, or are we like?
No, I mean he's played a lot of. I mean, yeah,
Barry Zito?
weddings and stuff and friends and all that. I don't think he's recording like Zito.
I prefer he goes to a gig tonight than start. Find him a gig. I listen to some local places here.
Jason Isbell is like his favorite songwriter.
All right.
Yeah, so.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
You got a lot of questions.
Besides playing, I'm never bored because you already give us a lot of good news. Yes, besides playing, instead of giving these pictures, a lot of trouble in your career. Did you also succeed in some of those things like singing or playing guitar?
I wish I did because I wouldn't be doing this.
I set myself up.
Yeah, I'm not artistically talented at all. No.
Yeah, you mentioned yesterday Devon White. Yeah, you got him in the end of his career. I was blessed to see him when he started his career because I used to cover the Angels. The Orioles was like that.
So when I was a kid, I got to see the Angels on a daily, not a daily basis, but growing up in Southern California, about 15 minutes from the Big A. I got to go there and watch that Angels team with Vigo and the Sensei, Brian Downey. I keep naming them, but yeah. So I saw him as a young guy, and then becoming a teammate. I was pretty overwhelmed with like, wow.
Yeah, long legs. Where is that going? Go forever. And he's really good for the baseball. But are they 200?
Should we have this conversation off camera? We can end this scrum so I can like go do things there.
Are you prepared to use that word?
When?
I don't know because you say you don't want to cancel. I always have fun talking to you.
I know.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right.